What up, my loves? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. You know what? I've been so fucking busy, and I've been meaning to film a video like 7 different times. I have like 3 different videos that I'm trying to film right now. It was my birthday week. My house is an absolute mess. I've got like so much, I've just got like so much going on right now. And I was like, you know what, Alina? It's now or never. Like, get on there right now and film this video before you get started with this day. Because as soon as I get started with this day, it's just probably not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to pop in here today, say hi. Because I feel like it's been a little while. I don't even know how long it's been since I have filmed a video. So might have been a week, too. I'm not even sure. So I hope everybody is doing freaking awesome. There's some planetary shit going on right now. I'm sure you guys can feel it. There's some stuff going on in the universe, and I'm feeling it. So I'm sure that y'all are feeling it too. So the topic of today's video is internet scams. I'm going to talk for a little bit just about like a couple scams that I've experienced on the internet, and I want to like warn people about them. And also, I just wanted to, like, just say hi and just come up in here with some good vibes. Do you feel me? So, everything's been going great for me. I hope the same for you as well. I'm really ready. Try again. I'm really ready for warm weather. I'm at that point now. Like, I'm at that point now where our weather, where I live, is, like, going back and forth, and I'm, like, going insane. Like, I just want to be outside. I want sunshine. I'm ready for, like, nature activities, and I'm ready to be in my backyard. I'm just, like, ready for flowers and just everything, you know? So, I'm excited for that. I've got a whole bunch going on right now. So, if I'm a mess in this video, just bear with me, because I literally have, like, so many eggs in so many different baskets right now, and I'm just trying to keep it together, if you want me to be honest. So, internet scams. Okay, so I have experienced like a couple things on the internet that I feel like I need to like tell other people, because I didn't know it, and I feel like other people might not know it too. So, the first scam that I want to talk about is when companies will send you a message on Instagram, and this is especially true if you have like a creator account or you have like a business account. I don't know what it is about having a creator or a business account on Instagram. Like it almost seems like they can find your account that way and like send you messages or like find you, like target you. And so these companies will like send you messages, and they'll basically be like, hey, we want to work with you. We are offering you like free products. Please go to our website, pick out these products, let us know what products you want, and all you have to do is pay the shipping. And so they'll basically just have you pay the shipping under the illusion that they want you to like promote their products, right? And this happened to me last year. This jewelry company contacted me, and they looked super legit. And honestly, for the life of me, I cannot remember what they were called. I should have remembered it. I should have like screenshotted it, but I don't. They weren't like somebody I'd heard of before, so I didn't remember it, right? I don't remember who they were. But this company like sent me a message on Instagram, and I was like, ooh, like they want to send me some free jewelry. I'm down. So like I go and I like pick out some of the jewelry, right? And then I pay for the shipping, and you can guess what comes next, right? Like I never get the package, right? So that's a scam that's going on like large scale. And after that happened, I realized that a lot of different like scammers are like doing this. And I got like multiple messages from that point on under the same like ruse, right? Like, oh, like we want to work with you, like pick some product. And I'm like, no, bitch, not again. So that is the first one that I wanted to talk about. The second one that I want to talk about is a little bit scarier, because this just happened to me, and I'm like, okay, like, that's fucked, and I need to, like, tell people about it, right? So, there are a bunch of ways that, like, hackers can get a hold of your information, obviously, right? And this TV is bothering me. And so, they're always coming down with, like, new ways to do this, and one of the ways that they can take control of like your phone or hack your phone is by putting malicious software in a photo, like in like I don't know like how this works, so I don't know the proper terminology, but they can take like malicious software or like whatever's gonna hack your phone and they can put it in pictures, okay? Like hide it under a picture. And then they can send you this picture on Instagram, okay? Specifically Instagram, right? If you save the picture, like just looking at it doesn't do it doesn't do it justice. You have to actually save it to your phone. Once you save that picture from Instagram onto your phone, it can give hackers complete access to your phone, right? Absolutely mind-blowing and kind of scary. So the other day, I get a message from some girl, and she's like, hey, babe, do you need a job? And already I'm thinking, oh, like red flags, right? I'm thinking, what do you mean, do I need a job? And so I responded, I was like, no, not really, but what, I was curious, you know what I mean? And also, I'm always open to making money. So, I thought, well, maybe she has, a valid, maybe there's something here. So I'm like, no, not really, but, what do you have in mind? You know what I mean? What you got going on, girl? I looked over her account. Her account looked a little sketchy to me. You know when you find an account and they have, really good pictures, but 10 likes, 13 likes, no comments. And it's are you real or are you just reposting somebody's picture? So I got the vibe that this person was trying to make their account look legit by reposting pictures. And so I'm already looking with the side eye, you know what I mean? So I'm waiting for this response because now I'm just thinking what is this, right? And a red flag that I find with working with companies or working with, or just speaking with different companies, I guess, is there is this red flag to me when people call you dear. When people are messaging you back and forth and they're dear, this is what you need to do, or hello, dear, it's a red flag, okay? I have found that a lot of these, and forgive me for using the word foreign, but these foreign scammers who are sending these messages, for whatever reason, they all use the word dear. I don't know if they're trying to be nice or they're trying to manipulate you into thinking they're a nice person, but the majority of them will use the word dear. So if you see the word dear in the beginning of an Instagram message, already be looking sideways, because are you gonna message somebody and be hello, dear? You know what I mean? No, we don't do that. So I'm already okay. So this person continues to tell me that they have this Facebook, all you have to do is post on Facebook Marketplace twice a week and you get paid $850. And I'm already at this point I'm pissed, because I'm this person is up to something here, right? I'm this person's up to something. What do you mean? Oh yeah, okay. You're gonna just message a random person and yeah, okay. So I'm oh, okay, you know what I mean? And so then they send me this random website and they're that's the website in case you need to know more about the job. Look it over and let me know when you're done. So obviously if somebody sends you a link, you never click it. Copy the link, paste it into Google, okay? And then go to the actual link that that it is, if it comes up. You don't want to click it because it could be they can hide fake links in a link. So you don't want to ever click a link that someone sends you, because what you can do is hover your mouse if you're on a desktop over the link, and wherever it's actually going to take you will pop up. You'll see it above it. You know what I mean? So you never click a link that someone sends you. So I copy this link, I paste it into Google, and it brings up an actual website. It was tradewindproperties.com, right? So I go to this website, I'm looking it over, very legit website. It's a legit rental company website. And I'm just looking around, trying to see if they have a job listing or a remote position listed, right? Nothing about job, there's nothing on this website. So I already knew. So I went ahead and sent them a message on their contact page and just kind of let them know what was going on, and asked them, is this coming from you guys or is this somebody trying to scam people? I haven't got a response back yet, but I'm sure that I will. So next thing is they're telling me, like, did you look over the website? I was like, yeah, I looked it over. I contacted them and I sent them a message. And they were like, okay, well, are you down for the job? And I'm like, I didn't answer, right? So then they respond back and they're like, why aren't you replying? Like, it was just like the weirdest exchange, right? Like trying to rush me into the decision, right? Like they don't want you thinking about it because they're trying to hack your phone. So they hurried up and sent me all these pictures of like a house, and then sent me the information to the house, and then told me, go ahead and post that on your Facebook Marketplace, and then send us a screenshot when you're done. Now, first of all, I'm thinking, people must actually fall for this. First of all, this rental company's in Florida. What is a Florida rental company gonna want with somebody where I live posting their properties? It makes no sense, okay? So one, doesn't make any sense. Two, how am I getting paid? Are you just gonna no, what they want you to do is they want you to hurry up and save those pictures to your phone, okay, through Instagram, which is where they sent it. And so I already knew that this is what they were up to. So I was like, how about you email me those pictures? I don't save pictures off of Instagram. And they get like weird with you, right? So I just immediately blocked them. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this is scary. Like, this is actually scary that people are out here like targeting people. And I don't think that, like, some of this isn't common knowledge to people. Especially, I think, like, some of the younger ones, like some people of younger generations, like, not that I'm trying to like judge people that are younger as to not know this. Like, if you know this and you're younger, like, I'm not trying to offend anybody by saying like young people don't know this. But I didn't know this when I was younger, you know what I mean? Or when I was doing like a lot of stuff on the internet, like back in the day when I was doing stuff on Twitter and was like working with different companies, like I didn't know this. Do you know what I mean? So that's a little bit frightening to me that like somebody tried me like that, right? Like they can gain access to your camera, your pictures, your messages, like all kinds of stuff, right? Like, is it simply somebody that wanted to like hack my bank information, or is it like more sinister than that? Do you know what I mean? Also, the account looked really fake. Like it had 1,000 and something followers, but the pictures were not, like, it was just fake. You could tell. So this goes for like any type of pictures that people send you. Like, obviously, I'm sure most of you guys know this. Like, don't ever save any picture that somebody sends you. Don't click any links that people send you. Like, don't even open something that you have to like open a file. Like, don't ever do that. Like, so those are the two that like actually happened to me that I wanted to share with people, because the one that happened to me recently was a little bit weird. Like the ones of people like trying to get you to do the payment thing, like I feel like that's kind of like, looking back now, I don't know how I was so dumb, you know, like how did I fall for that? Like how did I not know? But also like I was like flattered kind of, and also like excited, thinking I was gonna like get some free shit. And I feel like a lot of people would be like that, thinking like, oh, this looks like a reputable company. They have a great website. They've got good reviews. Like, but in reality, it's really easy to fabricate all of that. So don't fall for it if that happens to you. If you get a message on Instagram and somebody's like, hey, like go ahead and pick out some free products. We're just gonna have you pay for the shipping, blah, blah, blah. They'll target like people that they can tell are like, I don't want to say like trying to be influencers, but are like posting stuff. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like an influencer feed kind of vibe, like somebody that's posting a lot or trying to have like a vibe to their feed, or, you know, trying to have like a niche or like a theme to what you post. I think that they target these people because they can see like, oh, like this person's trying, so like let me, you know what I mean? So I wanted to share that knowledge with you. Pop in and say hi and just spread some good vibes to you and send some love to you and just say hi, and just hope that you're having like a good week, a good month so far. I can't believe that April flew. I'm like, what the hell is going on, right? I don't know. I'm like kind of sad because April's my favorite month, obviously being like my birthday month. I love it. I also love springtime in a way because it's like everything's growing back. everything's like resurrecting, like everything is coming back. And if any of y'all out there also struggle with seasonal depression, like every year I go into a seasonal depression with like nature. Like I go into like this hibernation. I almost feel like when winter's here. And once spring starts coming back, I can literally feel myself coming back to life. I can feel my creativity coming back and my focus and like my drive and like all that starting to come back. And like I feel like winter is just me like just pushing through, like just trudging through like my bad moods and like my fatigue and like just all of it, you know what I mean? So one other thing I wanted to talk about, and I'm glad I remembered this before I like hopped off here. I might actually make a whole video about this. So if I do, like forgive me for talking about it now too, but I feel like I have to. So I recently got off birth control, right? Like I wanted to get off. I've been doing this thing recently where I'm just like bettering myself in all ways, right? Like I quit smoking cigarettes. I'm doing great with that. I may have had like 1 or 2 cigarettes when I'm drinking, but listen, like life's about balance and I don't care. I don't smoke cigarettes daily anymore. I don't buy cigarettes anymore. I have not smoked cigarettes habitually every day since January. And so I'm so proud of that. I gave up caffeine. I'm not drinking caffeine anymore. I drink decaf coffee now, and the only time I do have some caffeine is with my pre-workout when I work out. So I'm no longer drinking caffeine every day. I wake up now and I drink water first thing. So I'm trying this new thing where like I drink water first off, and then I'll have like my decaf coffee. I've been really focusing on my diet and like making sure that I'm getting everything that my body needs. But after quitting birth control, what I've noticed is like I have had such a horrible like hormone imbalance from it. You know, it's hormonal birth control. So when you go off of it, it's going to put your hormones out of whack. And oh my gosh, guys, like I've been struggling with it so bad. So bad. Some of the things I'm experiencing is like insomnia. I'm experiencing like sweating, like hormonal sweating, right? Like I know it's coming from that. Either that or it's coming from like a spiritual thing, which I know y'all know what I'm talking about. When we go through moments of like spiritual detox or even just detox in our body, or when we go through moments where like I feel like we're leveling up, and you're releasing things or cleansing out negative energy, you will go through like a period of hormonal sweating where like you'll smell weird, you'll sweat a lot, and it's your body like releasing toxins. So it's part of me is like, is it because of the hormonal birth control that I quit? Or is it because I'm also going through like a healing phase right now? Because I'm also going through somewhat of a healing phase right now. So I've been struggling with that. It's been causing me like a lot of tiredness because I've had like straight up insomnia, right? Like I have not been able to sleep. Like I've always had trouble sleeping, but never to the point that it's at right now. Like I will stay up all night long until like 6 or 7 or 8 and then fall asleep for like a few hours. Like it's not healthy what I'm doing right now, and I know it, and I'm trying so hard. So that's like, I'm trying so hard to get into like a rhythm and a routine with that, but I'm having a hard time with it because like it's almost like my body won't let me right now, right? It's really, I'm going to let it go on for probably another week. And if it doesn't kind of subside, I'm definitely going to go get my hormones checked just to make sure that everything's okay and that it's not something else. I have had thyroid issues in the past, so I need to be careful with that, and I always check up on that like at least every like 6 months or so. Like I have to, like I'll go to the doctor and I'll make sure that my thyroid's okay. I used to have an underactive thyroid, so I had to take a hormone for that, and I got to the point where I was frustrated with that, so I looked up like how to heal it with herbs and different supplements, and I went ahead and I stopped taking the hormones, which a lot of people told me not to do, and I healed my thyroid. I was checked. I go to my doctor often to make sure that it's okay, and it was the best decision that I had made because I like wasn't healthy while I was taking that hormone. So I have to like keep that in mind. I'm like, okay, I need to like keep my eye on this. And if this doesn't settle down, then I definitely need to go. But you know how sometimes you can feel in your gut when like it's something like, I don't want to say just like spiritual, but you can tell it's something that's like fine, you know? And so as like I've moved along my journey, I go through different phases where I go into this type of phase where I'm like fluctuating in like moods. I'm like a little fatigued. I'm crying a lot. I'm really depressed. My mind's doing like weird stuff, you know what I mean? And I think these are healing phases where you're experiencing the negative energy that you have to heal. Like that little phrase that you got to feel it to heal it. As we move through our journey and we get stronger and we get more conscious and more aware, I think that we release more energy as we go along. See, I believe that all of our cells are like little computers. And I think that throughout our life, as we repress trauma, negative energy, anger, sadness, all of that is held within our body, within our tissues, our cells. And as we begin to rise and up in frequency and choose to let that go, as you choose to let that go, it'll happen in stages. And, you know, it's not a fun experience, you know, spiritual detox, spiritual depression, spiritual crying, spiritual confusion, brain fog. I mean, all of the like awakening symptoms that they talk about, a lot of that comes in and out of like your healing phases, right? And so I'm pretty sure that that's what's going on right now, which is ultimately why I don't feel worried. Like, I'm not worried about it, but it's also like, it's been a struggle now. Like, I'm ready for it to like, it's gotta subside soon. So if anybody out there has dealt with this, or if you have any like advice, I'm taking some herbs. I have to watch with certain herbs. There's certain herbs that I take every day. There's certain herbs that I don't take every day. If you know of something that might like help, you know, please let me know in the comment section down below, or like slide into my DM on Instagram or something. But I have been struggling with it. So, trying to push through, trying to stay positive. And with that being said, I just want to send a little love out there to anybody who on the daily like fights through their nerves and their depression to just like live a normal life and like live happy and to like be kind to others. Like, you're still out here trying to live your life and thrive and be kind and like do good and live a life that makes God proud, even though you're fighting through sadness and anxiety and that feeling in your chest that makes you just want to like sit and feel paralyzed, but you're fighting through that. And I just want you to know how strong you are and how proud of you I am and how loved you are, even if nobody ever tells you that. I'm proud of you. And for those of you that go out there in the world, and no matter how sad you are, and no matter how beat down you feel, you continue to try to be a good person and spread love to others and be good to animals and take care of the earth and pray for others, even though you feel like, man, you need a prayer. I want you to know how fucking beautiful you are and how loved you are. How loved you are. Oh, shit. I want you to know that. Okay? And I know that sometimes the journey might not make sense for you. And you might feel so lost and so alone. And you don't know what your purpose is. And you don't know what you're doing here. And you don't know what you're meant to do. And people around you don't understand you. And you don't understand them. And you're like, wow, God, what am I doing here? I want you just to, first of all, know that you're not alone, okay? Know that you're a different breed. And know that you will figure it out. Okay? You will figure it out. And I promise that. I promise. Keep praying, stay close to God, and stay a good person. Stay a good person, and you will figure it out, okay? So I just wanted to say that. It was put on my heart just now to say that. I didn't realize I was going to get so emotional saying that. But I love you. And there, I don't even know now. Wow, okay, hold on. Give me a second. So yeah, I think that's good. You know, I feel like we've hit all the bases, and I cried, and now we're feeling real close. You know what I mean? So I have said all that I wanted to say in this video. I wanted to warn you guys of those internet scams that I've experienced recently. I wanted to say hi, spread you some love, wish you a beautiful, what is today? Today's Friday. So wish you a beautiful weekend. Have a great week. Just have a great whatever you're having, okay? That's what I wish for you. I have a couple videos that I hope to get to in the next few days, if it goes according to what I plan, right? So y'all will be seeing me soon. Please follow me on Instagram if you feel inclined to do so. I'll put that down below. I'm really active on Instagram. I love when people from YouTube follow me there because it's like, y'all are like my people, you know what I mean? So when I know someone came from YouTube, it just makes me smile like really big. And I have so many awesome people that like send me messages on there, and just like the vibes are immaculate and I just love it. So please follow me there. It would make me smile. Please check out my online boutique if you feel inclined to. Check it out, share it with a friend. I put so much love and work into it, and it's something that I'm really proud of. It's something that's something that I'm really grateful for. Also, what else? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. I wanted to say that I love you guys. Have a good, I'm like repeating myself now. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I love y'all. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Peace and love. Bye.